This is an extremely strange village. In this village, no red is allowed to appear. Not even a small red flower that has just bloomed. They must immediately pick it and bury it in the ground. Otherwise, terrifying things will happen. Because there is a man-eating monster wandering near the village. Red is the forbidden color for the monster. Yellow represents the safe color. And once villagers enter the jungle, they will also be eaten. But there was a fool who didn't believe this. He always secretly ran into the jungle to play. And he even picked some red fruits. As a result, terrible things happened that night. The night watchman saw a red-clad monster sneaking into the village, so he quickly rang the alarm bell. Everyone rushed to their homes upon hearing the noise. A little girl froze in place from fear. Villager John took the risk to send her back home, but he almost got discovered by the monster. At the same time, the blind Amy was anxiously waiting at the door for her boyfriend. Luckily, at the moment when the monster approached, John grabbed Amy and pulled her back into the house. Then he quickly closed the door. They hid in the basement and narrowly escaped the monster. The next morning, a red mark appeared at every villager's doorstep. It was clear that an even greater crisis was awaiting them. To appease the monster's anger, the village chief sent some pork into the jungle. Then a sacrificial ceremony was held. They thought this would earn the monster's forgiveness. But by nightfall, the villagers discovered the carcasses of many animals. It was obvious that this must have been the work of the monster. So the village chief held an emergency meeting, questioning who had angered the monster. The kind-hearted John didn't betray the fool. Luckily, for the time being, the village returned to calm. Soon after, John gathered the courage to propose to Amy. Amy immediately agreed. The next day, she shared the good news with the villagers. Unexpectedly, the fool who had a crush on Amy came to the door. He wanted to stop their marriage. John firmly rejected him. The fool was instantly enraged. He took out a small knife and stabbed John in the stomach. John collapsed to the ground immediately. Soon, the news spread throughout the village. Amy, holding John, was devastated. She knew very well who had done it, so she angrily rushed into the fool's house. Without a word, she slapped him several times. Her father, worried that the situation would escalate, hastily stepped forward to stop her. Although John was not in life-threatening danger, he would need to take medicine to fully recover. In order to save her beloved fiancé, Amy planned to go to the town to buy medicine. But leaving the village could mean being attacked by the monster. And since Amy was blind, her father disagreed. But Amy insisted on going.